exercise from Fiddle Magic that I like to kind of throw at my students a little bit early sometimes, just to kind of challenge them by it. I like to give them something that they find very challenging, that's so fresh and new that they haven't done before. So I often give this to a pretty early beginner who understands, you know, how to do a basic slur, but has never done like a super long slur or something. So some kind of, you know, somewhere around there. That's usually about when in the development stages when I introduce this. So it's page 22 and it's called Shivering. There's a lot of shivering exercises in this book, but this is the first one, and it uses just first finger and second finger. In fact, really the main player in the game is the second finger. So we're going to use B and C sharp. It's going to be on the A string, and then we go to the D string, E and F sharp. So we're going to play 4 groups of 16th notes in one slur. That's how it begins, and then it kind of goes on. So we're going to go. And that's it. So the reason why this is tricky is, first of all, the finger is moving quite rapidly. So you keep your 1 there. The 1 stays on the string the whole time, but the 2 is tapping, 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 right? And then the bow has to go very slow, so you have to really save. So the hand is moving at this speed, this finger is moving at this speed. The speeds are very, very different, and so it becomes challenging if you've never done it before. And then also, once you know, I usually, if the student's having a hard time with it, I let the student just work on that, you know, just focusing on going super slow here, but then going really fast over there. And if they really have trouble with it, or if you're trying it out and you have trouble with it, I highly recommend you just do the bow alone. So very slow. It's like having a slow bow contest. How slow, right? Can you go? It's like holding your breath, having a holding your breath contest. So how long can you hold your breath for? So how long can you sustain one bow for? And then the other side would be to, you know, try the fingers, but like just without the bow. Just see how fast can you evenly tap, 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 tap. All right. And then once you get that, then I would try to kind of hone it down and polish it so that you're actually playing the correct number of notes. So then counting, right, the notes becomes tricky. So then we need to group it, because if you're trying to count 16 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, it's just doesn't work out very well. It's not very successful. So you want to group it into pepperoni, 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 and that's the end of the slur. So then you have to turn it around to the up bow right on time. So it's pepperonis on the down bow, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go up bow. So there's many ways to keep track of that if you want to just keep the pulse, right? Or turn the metronome on, but I think at that stage the metronome is not really a friendly resource for a beginner. So you can either count the beats, right? Just keep track of the beats, or you can count pepperoni, 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 pepperoni. So that was 4 groups. You could maybe count to 4 if that's easier, you know, in your brain or in your student's brain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can count how many times the second finger taps. So this one for me is not that easy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, right? So that many times. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can think of it that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I call that a noodle. It's my silly word with my students, between my students and I, where if you have the note and then the above note, that little package is a noodle. So na na, that's a noodle, right? So basically, if you have 16 notes total, you have 8 noodles. Okay? So noodle, 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 noodle. So like that. Try it out and let me know what you think.